Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video we're going to unbox and showcase all of this. Look at this, lovely stuff. Hammered coins in all of these envelopes here. Elizabeth I stuff, but no, away with that. Where did I buy this? Well, some of this stuff, I went to Southsea in Portsmouth, found a big 4-story antique shop. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut to the footage, we're going to roll the footage of Southsea, the antique shop there, show you the cabinets, show you what I found from there first, and then add in other purchases as well to make this video a big unboxing of loads of coins. So, roll the footage now, and we'll come back to the studio and showcase the coins I bought. Right then, we had a teaser of some other stuff to come, because this is what I found. Here is the spoils from this antique shop. It's a very nice shop, 4 stories, loads of antiques. Not that they have to be, but not very good for coins, I would say. So I did got a few bits and bobs, if you'll excuse the pun. But no, let's get into it, come on. They have sellotaped all of their coins, which was not very, I'm not a fan of this. Let me bring the camera down a bit. Excuse the shaky unprofessionalism there. Right, let's finally see some coins I bought. Half rupee, India, 1943. This is a 50% silver coin, weighing about 5 grams or so. I don't know what I paid. I would have paid a good price for it. They ripped the price tags off, unfortunately. I like to show you what I pay. You might see in the video, if you spot the coin on the way past, the price, but I would have paid a few pounds, and it's worth a few pounds for silver, so not too bad. Then there was this, I know what I paid for. I remember what I paid for this because I saw this without a price and just said, we sort of, a fiver? Yeah, go on. It's 5.3 grams of fine weight, and spot price is £1.13 a gram. So it will be about, sort of £6.20 in silver. So a bit of well, that's when it was without wear. So a bit of a spot price kind of buy, a bit of fun. Bought this 10 francs. This is 680 silver to memory, and it weighs 10 grams, I think, again to memory. So the spot price will be about £6.80. So I probably paid around £5 for it, getting my cheeky silver deal there where I can. And then these two, bit of fun here. Let's get rid of this stupid sellotape, or masking tape even. It was £10 the pair. They're £5 coins. One was 6, one was 4. So who knows? But I think they are better £5 coins, better than the usual, more common ones. And so I thought, you know what? For face value, it can't be too far wrong. So there we go. Not a massive haul, not great spoils, but that's that. And now let's go on to some better stuff bought elsewhere. Primarily, a lot of this is actually from eBay, to be fair. But look at this. I bought a bundle. Trudy, let's just go for these now. I was going to save these till later on. But yeah, let's do these now. More hammered coins to come. All right, let's get comfortable here. I'm going to enjoy this now because I haven't seen these in person. They're still taped down. On screen, I will give you the price I paid. It was for 5. It was an auction on eBay, I believe, or somewhere, but I paid the price that you see on screen for 5 of them, which I think is a good deal. have to let me know. I don't like these small bits are going to blow away. We're outside in the wind today, so hopefully I'm not going to end up being a litterer. I'll look around me after filming. Anyway, enough about litter. More about silver. Here's the first one. They're all sixpences of Elizabeth I, and they're all dated, I believe. And look at that. Oh, it's lovely. I love a dated hammered coin. So we have 1567. There we go. Posvi, Dev, Invitor. So we've got all the Latin legend. We've got the long cross running through, the shield, the date, and then the mint mark up here will give you, I'm not sure what information the mint mark gives you. I believe these will all be London made. So they're not like location, and they're also not to date the coin, or maybe they are, but they're working because we have a date already kind of thing. So I think the mint mark is just a general thing because, whoops, dropping that one. The thing with Elizabeth I coinage is that they introduced dates sort of slowly. So it was a weird thing, I think. So the sixpences had dates, but the shillings didn't. And then the half crowns did and the crowns didn't, or something like this. You know, they sort of alternated which denominations, like threepences did have dates, the groats didn't, and then sixpences do, and so on and so forth. So a bit of a weird system with mint marks and dates all sort of, you know, forming the modern way of dating a coin. But no, these are all lovely, and they're so unclipped. They're so nice. A bit worn on the portrait, but that is standard because people rubbed the monarch's portrait for luck. But look at the wording there. Look at that. The Tudor font of Elizabeth I. Everyone knows Elizabeth I. And, you know, not everyone knows, though, that you can, for fairly cheap, get a beauty like this. Elizabeth, so translating here, we've got Elizabeth by the grace of God, Queen of England, France, and Ireland. Or Queen Elizabeth by the grace of God, England, France, and Ireland. Beautiful stuff. And this one's the same date, different mint. Now I'm confused. I'll have to look into it again. But yes, so crown mint mark, 1567. Perhaps it is different mints than they still had. I thought they might have all been in Tower of London by this point, rather than branch mints. But no, a lovely 1567 sixpence. I never know quite what to say with unboxing hammered coins because I don't add anything to talking here. It's like, look, there it is. That's what you come to see, behold, and look at that. Amazing stuff. I think there are some other dates to come. My general rule, or rather modus operandi, of collecting hammered coins was to get one of each denomination from each monarch, which is great fun. But now I'm thinking, like, to that end, I would only keep one of these, but I maybe want to keep one from each date. Date running hammered coins is a dangerous business, but I don't have to date run it. I can just, you know, keep one of each date maybe. But I did buy these. It's quite a lot. Some of these will be sold on. So I will mention it in the videos because people like to come and buy and see and so on. So we do have a shop. We have Gatehouse Antiques in Salisbury. We are upstairs with coin cabinets there. Loads of lovely coins for sale. Pop in, have a browse, maybe buy some stuff if you're close enough by. Or we have our link in the description to Whatnot, the platform where we do live coin auctions twice a month. There's loads of giveaways. So on. So maybe we even do a giveaway on one of these. Perhaps by the time you watch this, I'll have already given one away on the Whatnot. So do click that link in the description. You get £10 free credit to spend if it's your first time. But enough rambling about Whatnot. This is a 1568 with, again, the crown mint mark. I don't know if I said that already. Again, lovely full flan. Often hammered coins, as we all know, there's always a bit of clipping. But often hammered coins you get are very, very clipped. These beauties have survived very well, and I'm very happy that they have. Right, I better speed up now, because we don't want to spend the whole video on these Elizabeth, as lovely as they are. Oh, I don't know why I made that noise, but just the feel as it comes out, they just feel lovely. 1566, a bit more clipped this one here. We can see it has been, you know, that edge is missing a bit. 1566, better portrait though, to be fair. You can see a bit more of the portrait there. And the mint mark, I think, is gone, yes, unfortunately. But no, we're getting a date run, like I say, 1566, 1567, 1568. This one's again 1567, so potentially a common year, highly minted year. I've gone full making a mess now. There's paper going to be around and about. All this one's been bent. Could be a love token though. Again, always look on the right side. People would bend them as like, give them to people as love tokens. 1567 sixpence, and look at it. I'm like used to look at that. I'm used to that same design. Move on, happy days. But take a moment to look at that and think, my goodness, that's the history there. They're such good. Love a hammered coin. Love a bit of look at them. I could look at that. Lovely stuff. Right. Anyway, on to something a bit more modern, but still beautiful. I bought this. Bit of a funny purchase. There was a deal on or something like this. I don't know. I can't quite remember why I was motivated to buy it. Just broken the thingy there. This is a ½ ounce, so it's quite fun. I won't touch the coin, just the edges. £1 coin. Not the usual pound coin we see. Very thick. And there it is, Britannia. The design we know and love. 2025 ½ ounce. Britannia. Cool, very nice. Bit of fun. I think I paid £23 for that. So when you look at what a actual 1 ounce today from the Royal Mint, they're charging over £50, and dealers for a 1 ounce are charging about £50, really. So, you know, actually a better deal per ounce than a ½ ounce makes good sense because it's fractional. Right, come on now. Don't know how long we've been going, but I don't mind. It's all good fun. I know I always feel thinking, and I feel because I been sat out here filming, I think, oh goodness, I've been talking. What, you know? But people always say, slow down, relax, enjoy. We're here for the coins, so we are going to stay around for the coins. Which I thank you very much for watching. To those of you still here, a big thank you. We'll carry on now with some lovely stuff for my date run. More hammered coins. This is a little mini florin hunt of 50% silver. There's a £1 face value of florins, which I paid spot price for. Spot price when I bought them, which could be less than now or more than now, or who knows what the price is doing when you're watching compared to when I'm filming, compared to when I'm buying. Obviously, it does move around. 29 there, level 1, 23. But we all know me. We all know I love my 50% silver. And again, like I say, I bought this ½ ounce for 23, 24, whatever it was, good price. But that is still £48, £47 an ounce, when spot is only 35, whereas these I paid £34 an ounce for, whatever it happens to be. So better deal. That's a nice one, isn't it? And they're lovely coins as well. But you have to look at your spread essentially. I guess if you're going to sell them back, you'll get a bit under spot for the 50%, and you'll get a bit over spot for this. But you'll pay more over, you'll pay a bit under. You sort of work out what's the best deal for you and your circumstance. These I won't unbox because these have been wrapped up really very well indeed. This is the same thing from the same seller, different auction or different bundle, whatever it have to be. 50%, £1 in florins, which is 10. It's 20 shillings. These are 2 shillings to the pound. This will be 20 of these, therefore 20 shillings, 50% coins. Again, bought for spot price. You can hear them jingling around there with some toilet paper, hopefully unused. They've arrived safely, so count your lucky stars. These two will do next. Lovely stuff. A little pair. I don't think they're actually from the same place, but they happen to be stuck together. Let's look at this one first. Let's get it out of here. So I do have this date. This is a date. This is the date of this is. Let's turn it around. I always get them the wrong way around. 1825. The obverse here, pretty nice. But look at that. That's what we're here to see. My goodness, beautiful, lovely stuff. Yeah, a great piece, and not much more to say really. But that is a date that I do have. But I think this, I'm very sure this will be a better condition than my one. Speaking of advancing the collection, this one is a new date, 1829, 500,000 mintage. Think of this, a coin minted 200 years ago, with only 500,000 of them. Not all of those are going to be around today. This one is. Who knows how many others? Who knows how many collections are lucky enough to have this coin? I'm very lucky to have got this one for £20 also. What a cracking deal that is. It's not in amazing condition, but £20 for a rare date, George IV half crown, with this lovely design. That's a popular, lovely design. You can't go too far wrong. I mean, look at my screen right now. Look at your screen right now. Look at this right now. Beautiful items. Beautiful items indeed. Goodness me. Right, the last 3 bits before we wrap off. This video will be called the Portsmouth Antique Shop and so on, but I think what's been bought elsewhere has far outstripped that. In terms of coins, I don't want to throw any shade. If you like Militaria, my goodness, you're in luck. If you like old toys and so on, it's really good. Just this, as when I went, coins weren't as good. This is a York Mint penny. I've had a quick look at these. So my guess, need to do more research, I would say Edward IV, first reign York Mint penny, but that's a guess, or an informed guess, I guess I should say. This Cantor. So it was a Canterbury Mint medieval penny, one of the Edwards. That's, again, preliminary evaluation. And this is interesting. That's just a cut half. Looks to be potentially York Mint, maybe. Who knows? Have to do a bit of research on those. I paid £9 for those 3. So £3 each. I thought, take a gamble, enjoy the fun of researching, show them off, all good stuff. You know, can't really go too far wrong. There we go. Right. I'm not sure how long we've been filming, but hopefully I haven't been rambling on and drawing out too long. Hopefully you've been enjoying the coins of showing today. This trip down to Portsmouth, to Southsea, was fruitful, and then elsewhere has been also rather fruitful as well in the coin world today. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a big like. Please subscribe. We're on the way to 25,000 subscribers. Please do help us out. A big giveaway coming when we do that, when we get there. Anyway, enough rambling from me, like I say. Comment below your favourite coin, all this good stuff, and I'll see you next time for more coins on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.